And we're back. Let's play with some T-Rex. You know what? I forgot. I deleted the the call that I had previously, but no matter. Oops, wrong one. That's Travis Savoy. What? Oh, it was in there as well. Okay, let's get going then. So, last week left off, a giant zombie T-Rex just made its appearance in the tomb. Sorsha, you are up.
First question, how high is the ledge? Like the pit?
10 feet up.
10 feet up? That's not much, especially with the T-Rex.
T-Rex is considering its cube 15 by 15 by 15. So definitely can bite you off the ledge.
Yes. I'll just let out you dumb fucks. And I saw shape.
And you what? You saw shape?
I saw shape, yes.
Okay. Do I have... No, okay, you know what? I'm gonna add the giant ape to your forms. Oh wait, no, let me, I should have the... on the landing page. There you go, sword shape.
Yay.
Where are you? There you. Okay, let's move you over here, and let's move you. Because I believe you are huge, right?
Let me check the details. Extra giant ape. This size. Huge beast. Yes, I am.
Okay, do you have control of the token?
It would seem so.
Okay. Then that is your action.
Yes.
Okay. It's gonna be the artist's turn. They are basically going to move and try and get out of the way. I don't think they move very fast. I think they're just zombies.
With their pencils. They're gonna attack with your pencils. Haha! You have red on your face now. Haha!
Speed 20 feet. Yeah, I think so. He's gonna just go right there in that corner. Okay. Heinrich, you're up.
Okay, I have a big boy in front of me. Do I see anything? Because I see the back of a very muscly minotaur.
I'll give the T-Rex light cover, so I will give +2 to its AC if you decide to shoot. Because it is a muscly minotaur.
You see Heinrich doing shadowbox preparation, does a fist forward, and you see suddenly a fist bashing the jaw of our dear T-Rex, and I'm gonna cast Arcane Hand, and it's gonna punch the T-Rex directly.
Okay, I need to find...
I was like, what? He wants to bitch slap the T-Rex? Okay.
That would be funny, but I'm also going yeah! I'm gonna roll my spell attack also, because that would be handy, and that is 25. You slap the T-Rex. No, stop it. Stop it. No, that T-Rex.
It actually looks pretty good, actually, if you look at it.
No.
And because the T-Rex are... right, the 25 is definitely gonna hit.
So that is 21 force damage and 9 bludgeoning.
So a 30 in all.
And I'll say to Gale, you do your thing, I got this, and I stand in the position.
Okay. Vroondomon.
Vroon sighs and then goes, jumps into the pit.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that takes falling damage or anything.
Nah, just regular.
Alright.
Okay.
And slappy.
Slappy, slappy.
Why is it not doing slappy? Huh? What the hell? Like, oh, there it is. Now I got, okay, but a 22.
Okay, 22. 22 definitely hits.
And a 25 apparently. 'Cause, like, my thing was getting a delayed, but 22 hits.
You've got
That
2
does-
attacks. So.
Yeah, exactly. My first attack does 7 slashing damage, 10 fire damage, and 3
3 radiant. Okay, that's a total of 20 damage.
And the second one, 14 slashing damage, 4 fire, and 7 radiant.
So 20. So that is what?
25.
25. Nice. Very nice damage. Alright, okay. Let's see if you guys can put it down. No, wait. It acts now. Okay.
Actually, you know what? On the second attack, smite.
Okay.
Because why the fuck not?
Yeah, I'm just telling you, unless you manage to do 60 damage with the smite.
No, I mean just speeding things up.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Cause honestly, this was like a 9 damage.
Technically, 2d8. It is undead, so you add another d8 to that.
Oh right, yep, yeah, but
You're using a level 1, right?
Yes, that was level 1.
So that's 2d8 plus 1 d8.
Yeah. Yeah, but sadly, then of course the thing doesn't. I can just click the 1d8 here. Yeah.
Nice! It's another 14 damage. Okay, now it's going to be its turn.
Yep.
And it is going to... I think it's going to... Yeah, it's going to tail... it's going to bite Vroon. Let's start with that.
Fair.
That's a 27.
Yep, I'll hit.
Ouch. Okay, could you please make me a... No, wait. It is... Yep, okay. It bites you. You get 27 points of piercing damage. And you are in its gullet.
Alright.
Jesus.
Ah, shit. That's what I thought. It should have, Nah, don't worry. I don't think it had zombies. So it currently, because you are lodged in its gullet, it cannot disgorge zombies.
Oh, exactly. I'm stuck in there. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's going to tail. So you are.
He noticed the elephant in the room.
He noticed the elephant in the room. He's also going ape for the other one, and that is an 11 to hit. Ah, for fuck's sake. Next, Gale, you're up.
So Gale is gonna run. Squish through past the Minotaur.
Okay.
And just go.
So Minotaurs
on
can,
the
just consider the
considered an
Minotaur
ally?
as difficult terrain.
Oh, okay.
So
then I
just
don't-
move back one. Just move back one. We're good.
Yeah. Okay, and so That's the.
Yes, this is Lucanu, right here.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to just move this to the side, and I'm going to give you... There you go. Okay.
Okay. So. The problem is I do have a rune in the way of what I wanted to do.
Well, I am in its mouth, so unless
Yeah.
she's like, yeah.
Yeah, let's go for something else. That is, yeah, around me, 30-foot radius. So I think no worries. Yeah. No, that's not what I wanted to do. You stay there. Thank you. Come on. Thanks. Yep, no problem. Okay. So,
You want to jump down?
no.
I mean, if you jump down, you can get that last one in the corner. Just saying.
Yeah, but I don't have movement anymore.
That is true. Well, you could sprint and use your action.
Yeah, no. I am, however, going to cast Destructive Wave that I haven't used yet, and I wanted to try it. So again, just like for the Shatter earlier, Gale's Trident strikes the ground, echoing a loud vibration that manifests as a wave of blue energy radiating around, and the waves are glistening with radiant power as they encompass the whole, almost the whole room. And so everyone that I designate as allies isn't touched. So Vroon is not affected, Lucanu is not affected, the Minotaur is not affected, Heinrich is of course in my safe group, but I think Sorsha is too far away to be affected. But she's mentally in my she's mentally in my safe zone, and so that is a destructive wave of either thunder, necrotic, and so I choose radiant damage. Oh no, sorry. It's 5d6 thunder damage as well as 5d6 radiant or necrotic. So yeah.
What?
Hey, it's a level 5 spell.
10d6?
Yeah.
Hallelujah, damn.
It's also in Baldur's Gates. I've used it, so I was recognizing it.
However, yeah. So any creature that fails the saving throw, the DC 17 Constitution saving throw, is going to be knocked prone. So let's cast that. Radiant, please.
Roll, baby, roll. Ooh.
So 21 thunder damage, 36, 15 radiant damage for a total of, yeah, 36, I guess, yeah.
Jesus, imagine with the divine stuff of doing max damage at the same time. Ow! Ow!
I just haven't used it because I know there are zombies that are going to crawl out of that gullet at some point.
I don't think so. There's a quark named Vroon in there. So that is 36 total damage. Yeah.
Or half on the Constitution saving throw.
Oh, it rolled a 14.
Okay.
Let me just verify. Does it have... Nope. Okay. Oh, by the way, Vroon, you are considered restrained. Okay.
And if it failed its saving throw,
It's prone.
It is also
Yeah.
prone.
Yeah, it fell down. So now it is almost as it crumbles down into the. There is a massive hole where it burst out of the floor, and it's basically been sort of broken back down. It's fallen into it, so it's almost sort of flush with the floor right now. Which means that Lucano is going to come in. Is that the end of your turn, Gale?
Yep.
Okay, so let's see. 3 attacks with advantage. That's 1, 2, and 3. Ooh, that's a nice little crit right there, and that's exactly what they needed. So as it falls, I'm not even gonna. So let's see if the T-Rex would have survived those 3 hits. 5 plus the damage. So the first one is 21. Nope. Okay. Yeah. That is... So Lucano sort of jumps, and in 3 swipes, sort of 2 swipes opens up the creature's to the creature's neck, and with the second one just basically pushes in, twists the blade, and any sort of residual sort of movement at this undead creature is gone. Oh, by the way, this blind little zombie right here has been completely disintegrated. And this thing is done. And
You're welcome.
just enough, the champion sort of places an armored boot on the lower jaw of the T-Rex, grabs the top of it, and basically yanks, almost pulling the lower jaw above to liberate a Vroon that's been sort of halfway stuck down the gullet. And
Rolls out again.
pulls and then puts out a hand.
Appreciate it.
As you grab the gauntleted fist of Lucano, there's a moment where you feel the armor doesn't feel like metal. It feels almost...
How does it smell?
Oh, right, because it does not smell of gold, iron, or... No, it feels like carapace.
Okay.
Oh, Tinus, yeah.
Chitinous. It's got a roughness to it that is organic rather than polished metal. And it's almost, as you put your hand to it and you pull a little bit, just that little piece of friction is like putting your hand through sandpaper. There's that roughness, and
like caressing a shark.
but it's very finely, almost more like caressing nettles. It's almost sharp as you pull you almost pull your hand away, wondering what was done there.
Yeah, shark skin has that as well.
Yeah. Right. Again, Lucano sort of puts it. There's a moment where they look up at Sorsha.
And Sorsha is like... Et avec 4 doigts en train de faire...
Okay. She turns to you, Vroon, and is going, are there any other surprises that you might want to mention to me?
No, your queen is in there.
What is going on here? Who are these? What are these creatures doing here?
We are in the tomb.
What tomb?
The tomb of the 9 gods.
9 god. They have been killed.
They are very much dead.
But, well, that would certainly confirm what the Queen was thinking.
Again, your queen is in the room over there.
Yes, of course.
Don't forget about the trap, Vroon.
Vroon is 100% assuming that they are not the kind of people that are going to go like, oh, our queen is in a tomb. We're just gonna rip it open.
Yeah, but there's a trap when you get into that space.
I just got next to Gale and I'm like, never mind. Well, we warned them.
Just want to verify. Right. There was a wait. Did I mention there was a trap whenever you guys entered?
I don't remember.
No, there was the sun face
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
ceiling. And I think
was
that's
something.
it.
Yeah.
I remember that Vroon went in there without problems.
There was an enigma, one of the riddles, and there was the sun. That's it.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry, I mistook. I just switched up the 2 rooms. That's my my mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We'll follow them in.
Okay. Yeah, so Lucanu basically tells Zal, considering she sees the size of the room, has to squeeze beside a statue and tells Zal to stay outside. But she enters. Do you follow?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, let's get that little web off of you, shall we?
Oh yes.
You see her sort of look around. Again, you have this golden sun peering above. She kneels down, and there's that word in common, right? Napaka, that was put there in common. And she touches you realize that she doesn't speak common. Or at least not this variant, anyways.
Right.
And she turns to you, Napaka. This is the tomb of my queen.
Yes. As I said, she's passed a long time ago.
You're fairly an insightful elephant.
Yeah.
You see that there's a moment where she was very much hoping that this would have been a trick. Hoping that this would be and in a sense, and actually she sees that lead lining that had been displaced by you guys. It had been sort of put back, but she's seen that it's been dislodged.
Yeah. I'm not gonna tell her that it was us,
But she looks at it. You know, she touches the edge of this sort of displaced. Sees that the lead linings. She turns to you and says, "And I see that you have confirmed that she is well inside."
she is undisturbed.
I do not feel like she would be resting peacefully in the house of her killer.
Did we open the lid?
You meant to do
We
so.
opened it, and then Vroom was like, "This feels
No, we
fucking
didn't.
wrong."
You unsealed it.
Yeah.
We unsealed it.
Yeah, but
Vroom-
we
like
did not
it was
open
it was even opened, and then Vroom was like, "No,
We
close this back up."
we did a knock. I think we did a knock on it on
Yes.
distance. Because we were like, oh, this is a problem. We're gonna knock
And
it
that's
at
when the
distance.
sun changed face.
Yeah, and then Vroon was like, no, this little jewelry box, yes, but the tomb itself, no. And then we were like, okay, and we went.
Yeah, I think we didn't even look inside.
You
I don't.
Vroom did. I mean,
You
Vroom
did.
went inside the
You
room
did.
to reclose the thing because he was like, "This feels fucking."
because I believe you know that inside her tomb there was the
Scepter.
other
Yeah.
rod.
Ah,
Basically.
yes,
Right.
true.
Yep,
I forgot about that.
been a while.
She turns to you and sort of stands up to you. And while not up to your height, this woman is big. A good maybe meter 90, meter 95.
Yeah.
And enhanced with the bulk of this armor. And she sort of stands there, armored force to armored force, and bows to you. And she says, "Thank you for bringing me back to my queen, though I have failed her."
You did not. You were not around when this happens.
I was not far.
And yet, very far.
I took an oath to protect my queen with my life. I do not deserve to outlast her. It was never my intention.
It is not something you can reverse anymore.
No, and I do not feel that she would want me to end my life on honor alone.
A wise queen.
She was a bit misguided at times. But desperation will do that. I would free her from this tomb. Bring her proper burial. There is a place in the palace where hers are to be entombed. I would bring her there.
Very well.
You opened this tomb, yes?
Yes, but the exit is not.
She means the sarcophagus in front of her.
Ah,
You opened the sarcophagus, yes?
I have seen inside.
Her body is in within.
Yes.
Is the way to the way to the exit is not clear, you say?
The exit is closed, and other means to exit are. This tomb is built to keep any inside.
Then why are you here?
To find what's at the bottom. It threatens everything.
Everything, you say?
Everything living and dead, for that matter.
There's a smile a little bit on her face as she considers your words. She says, well, if by protecting the dead I am still in my mission to protect my queen, then I will join you. And Zal. If you would have us.
I mean, you are welcome. We have recently grown in size quite a bit.
How so? Were you smaller than now?
There were two that came from the mirror before you.
Well, I do not know them. No,
Or do I think
that is not true. The one with the black skin. The white hair. I remember him. He would watch
Which one would that be?
the old one, the sorcerer, the one who
The one with the black skin, so the drow.
no.
Ah, okay.
Ah.
Yeah. No? Oh.
Yes.
I remember. No, basically, she remembered the drow.
Yeah.
When the skeletal one took Omu, imprisoned the queen, had Zal and I imprisoned, I saw him speaking with some of the architects, some of the foremen. I heard he had come from far with gifts for the old one. Do not trust him.
Well, don't worry. He was already not trusted.
I saw him take pleasure in seeing the strife of my people.
I am not particularly familiar with the drow, but from what I hear from my companion, that tracks.
I am surprised, though, that he would be imprisoned along with us. Perhaps he turned on his masters?
You underestimate the cruelty of the one that built this place.
Oh, I do not. If he indeed found a way to kill those that called themselves the 9 gods of Omu, I do not underestimate him at all. But then again, Queen Nabaka had her in her final days. She had her thoughts on those who would call themselves gods. Saw them as who they were, trickster spirits, feeding off the faith and desperation of a people without guidance.
Let us continue on,
I will follow.
and then I'll go to the rest of the group and like, Lucano and Sal also want to join us, so
Gale just shrugs and says, "If you think it is a good idea."
Somewhere in an upper level, unheard by your mortal ears, an architect is swearing, looking into a basin at the destruction in what is basically a Sararex throne room.
Hee hee.
Whoopsies.
but to Gale's like comment, Vroom will just go like, trust these two more than the other two, so.
As the two sort of join,
Can't you
Biff.
just ask them to not like attack everything that comes up, please?
Yes.
Yeah.
We need to have a conversation. Maybe it's time to strike camp, and we
Yeah.
need to have some conversations with all of these new people.
Fine. Show me where I put up the well.
Yes, where do you want to set up camp?
Maybe not here. It reeks
No.
of death. Can I go back to my to my
Oh,
phone, please?
also, we could
Okay.
take like, I mean, I'm not sure how everyone else is on. Like, I could do another room.
I think I could handle another room as well. Yeah.
Let me check. Yes,
No.
I can handle a room.
How many points do I still have on my? Oh,
Like,
I can just lay on hands myself for the entire damage I took.
Oh yeah, don't forget your lay on hands. I feel like you haven't used it in a while.
Oh, I've used it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've recently healed Heinrich for 10 hit points, it seems.
Yes.
Just don't leave me with a draw right now, guys, because that's not a good idea.
don't worry about that.
I thought Sorsha was the one that shouldn't be left to drown.
Oh yeah, but for different reasons.
Oh, yeah. We need to handle certain things during. Look, we can take a rest. We need to do some communications because we can do another room, but I don't want to have a repeating situation of this. So I think we need to have a battle plan, discussion, a little bit of rest.
Well, most likely, the 4 gargoyles standing around the hole in the middle will do what the other one did.
So, what are we going to do? Rest or room?
don't have a lot of space here. The only space we've got is in the dead minotaurs, and we have to jump across a pit to do that, so it would be safe. But it's kind of a pain. But we could ellipse it. Or we can do another room. Like,
Or we
we
could
barely
take out the
use
four.
any spells for that one. I mean, I just use a polymorph, but whatever. I can go on a bit more, but we can also do rest. I'm good with both.
I would say let's do another room.
I agree.
Well, where do you guys want to go?
Well, first I'm gonna do my lay on hands. 4, 27.
I would say maybe here, on the end of the corridor, because the room with the 4 pillars, like, there's too much access to it, if you know what I mean.
But I think the bigger problem is that the 4 gargoyles will probably attack us. But that counts as doing another room.
We could clean that out because that could be a concern on longer term, and we would have enough room to set up camp also, following the logic of everyone.
There's also the corridor across from the mirror keeps going in the other
Yes,
direction.
that's the one
Yeah,
I was talking.
I'm fine with either going to the 4 gargoyles or to that corner.
Gargoyle solve mystery door. If you don't know, let's just flip a coin.
Sorry.
Gale
hi-
is not gonna have an opinion. Amy would probably say, let's finish up. Let's try the room over here just to kind of clear up that side of the map.
Alright.
Amen to that.
Which room are you indicating?
The top, bottom right.
Okay.
Across. Yeah.
The one on the other side of the hallway with the mirror.
Okay.
Yep.
So you're going back to the mirror. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
fast
boy.
forward.
Zal is not happy about that.
Because like.
Oh
Squeeze,
yeah, sorry.
Squeeze. But honestly, if Sal's gonna follow us for a while, like it seems like this is gonna be their life for a while.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because the hallways here are not that loud.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, and I'll go back with my perception.
Okay. Biff and Tlad, what do you do? What are their They'll just follow you
I think
more or less closely.
I think just following closely is
it's already good.
it's fine.
You can see that there's some communication between Zal and Lucanu, sort of whispered because the huge Zal sort of leaning forward, and there's definitely a few glances towards the Drow. And I think Yeah, go ahead, guys. You just move forward. And I think that when Zal sort of sees the sees that you're going down that corridor again, again, there's sort of a brief little talk between Lucanu and Zal, and at the balcony, he basically grabs the drow, grunts in Old Omuan. You understand this? I mean, you might be a bit further down, Vroon. But I think Lucanu, in common, basically turns to him and says, "Stay here." And Zal sort of, and the drow goes, "All right. I'm very well. Do you agree with this?" Turning towards Heinrich.
I just raise my hands and I say, look, I am tired and I'm following everyone. If the big guy says you stay here, you said about survival. If this can help you to survive longer, the better for you. That's what I want to say. The way of communicating it is maybe not a pleasant way, but at least you're gonna stay alive, and that's what you said. That's the important thing. So at least you can see your mistress again.
Biff sort of pops up and say, should I also, watching, she said,
Yeah.
to watch him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you want to stay alive too, right?
Yeah. Well, just so you know, you find that big ruby, you'll let me know, right?
Do not worry. If we find a ruby, we'll write a contract and we'll speak of the terms to be assured that both parties are recompensed correctly with administration costs.
Sure. Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. We'll deal with that. Okay.
Good. Then I'll
and so Lucanu sort of, while the other two sort of are chilling there, I'm going to move you here. Oh, by the way, that bardic inspiration has been gone for a while now, I think.
Yeah.
Sure. And you have Lucanu. Basically, Lucanu sort of is keeping sort of side with Vroon, and basically says, "I have asked Zal to keep an eye on the Dark One." The other one seems like he's got more bolster than brawn. It maybe be good to keep him out of harm's way. So, lead on again. What are we doing here now?
We are following my way.
We are finding skeletal keys. And we are finding tombs of the 9 gods.
Right.
Very well. My sword is yours to command. So, let us move forward. Heinrich, you wanna go in front of Gale?
You know it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Hey, Lucano scares me a bit, okay? So, behind her before, but she's quite impressive, so I'm like...
I mean, we've played Baldur's Gate 3. You have to imagine somebody the size of Karlach in green chitinous armor and dark skin, right? This is... I mean, I would imagine a size plus Dora oh, come on.
Yeah, you're talking about the Black Panther.
Yeah,
Dora
I
Dora Milaje?
yeah.
Alright,
Let's say that's what I was trying to pronounce. Yes.
So again, I'm quite impressed and a bit.
Oh yeah, you come up to her shoulder. She's got a full head of above you, which maybe the bulk is maybe also her armor because it is it is sort of heavy plate. She does not seem to be. I mean, even Vroon, despite his bulk, you know when he's sort of moving, the armor is a bit heavier. This one, she flows completely within it. She's got no problem. If any of you in the audience or in my players have read Way of Kings, you know what kind of armor I'm talking about. And 40k if you know the sisters. Bad analogy. Forget that. Anyways, Sorsha, as you come up, no traps within these walls, and you're starting to wonder the whole idea of mechanical traps. Well, no, there was that one in the ceiling, right? But seems to have been
War thing and
it seems that the whole idea of mechanical traps, like, it's not the theme of this level, or maybe the first, but you haven't seen a lot of traps in this tomb. Not the most visible kind. Here, however, you come up to a door. Well, not a door per se. You find a stone slab that blocks the end of the corridor. Painted on the slab is the image of a gaunt male humanoid wearing a hooded cloak. Heinrich, you recognize this man from the statue that you'd found in the maze.
Huh.
Its face is a mask of stars, and the figure's withered left hand is raised with palm extended. So, like this.
Hey, that looks like the same thing I found. I was looking at in the maze. I say that out loudly while pointing to the statue.
looks cozy.
Okay, so it's just a bulk of stone. There's no mechanism, there's no leverage.
Nothing mechanical, no. Though you do, as you look around, you can see that the slab is set into the side of the corridor, a bit the way you would have. It's not sealed. It implies that it is supposed to move.
Do I smell anything beyond the door?
No. For that, it'd have to be air going through.
Ah, okay, it's just airtight. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just mostly going for the treasure smell.
Okay, careful, we still have the army sleeps in silence, but I think it's maybe the big room. And death to fire, dine or drown, precious air, and falling sand, which is one sentence. Just keep that in mind. And do I see something with my warlock eyes?
No.
Okay.
Though I would say it is not mentioned that the slab is magical. But I would say that the slab is treated in the same way as the rest of the walls, as in you will not be able to damage it, whether by spell or by hitting on it. It's the same kind of treated stone.
Okay. I'm like raising her hand in front of the statue, just to... No, nothing. All right.
As you
I have...
raise your left hand in front of the in front of the block, there is a rumbling sound, and the slab falls.
Fuck, it
But the
works.
more perceptive of you would actually hear that the grumbling has an echo to it, as if a second source of rumbling, just beyond it, is also sounding. Let me just clear that.
That
Clear
looks like
that
a death
wall.
trap. Another death trap.
Why won't you move?
Behind door number 3,
what
we'll
the hell.
find a trap.
Yeah,
Right,
but I
so-
think it feels like the first room, not even the first room, the entrance. Like you go in, it closes, and then it's filing up. Like I get that kind of feeling for that room.
Okay, so as the slab sinks into the floor, it reveals a dusty passageway beyond. Relief carvings on the wall depict crowds of humanoids fleeing a black star in the sky, with rays of light extending from it to turn those they strike to ash.
Okay.
Kill the fire. Okay.
Can you, yeah, you can move in.
So there's 2 corridors.
Wait. That says something to me. I need to take my notes.
There's 2 ways, left and right. I'm just gonna pop Laurel and take a look.
Okay, let me bring back Laro.
Cute. And don't attack it!
Me? Never.
No, not you. I'm like shouting at the new guys, even if
Oh, I thought you were shouting at Daryl.
no,
I thought you were shouting at the GM.
I wouldn't dare.
That is
he-
not true, and you know it.
Not here, at least.
I have taken some abuse over the years from you, Gabby.
Oh.
Don't worry, you are forgiven.
And you loved it every moment.
Oh boy, let's move on to our other dungeon games and move back to this one. So, you have control of Laryl.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes.
Wait, I'm actually gonna give him
Mhm.
vision.
Yes, thank you.
And we see the drawings, right?
Yes, you do.
Gale, doesn't that remind you of something that a certain person asked us to get for them? Snaky person?
Oh, the crown.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh shit. We're not finding that.
Yeah. So you know, it just clicked, and you see Heinrich with the book like, yeah, that's it. So yeah, so just to give you a heads up, this matches the description that are.
So, through Laryl's eyes, I'm guessing you, Sorsha, blinded.
Yes.
There are 2 things that you notice. Again, the creepy, the scenes of destruction, with these, again, this black orb basically almost sometimes eating up people. It is shown to, people seem to fall into it despite it being shown into the sky, sort of warped into it. Others where it depicts these flashes striking and disintegrating. But what you don't notice is, first of all, a skeleton sitting down in sort of in a Aztec mummy kind of pose
Does it have a weird skull?
with a weird skull insert. And secondly, in this very center of the room that you've just entered is a pedestal, and on top of which you see a glittering black opal sitting above a gold crown. So yes, in the center, in the central open space, a gold crown topped with a glittering black opal on a marble pedestal.
Yes. So just go around, explore a bit. Just to be sure. And I try to see if there's something special on the walls or anything.
Still the same sort of depiction. They seem to be almost symmetrical in some ways, or they're supposed to. On some ends you see, but more or less people. But as far as you move back, you realize that there are less and less people being depicted within the mosaics. However, at the very back, as to your way of entrance, you notice that there is the relief stop, and there is an alcove in which you have a giant. Well, there's the same open mouthed devil that you saw at the very beginning of the tomb. Remember that? There's that green, a green stone face of devilish countenance protrudes from the wall. The devil's mouth is agape and filled with darkness. And despite Laryl having dark vision, you cannot peer into it.
Magical darkness.
Yeah, just like the first one.
We should have brought a warlock.
I'm going.
We should have brought a warlock.
We do have a warlock.
True. And we have a fairly newish warlock.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
may not have devil sights because they took the other detect magic warlock eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Warlock eyes are so amazing.
Okay, so I bring back roll. And
Oh, I believe we lost Heinrich to the darkness.
yes.
No worries.
And I come back to my senses. And I'm like, okay. I don't like that room. There's a crown with a black stone top of it. Looks a lot like the Black Sun, but that's just my gut feeling. And
Oh.
on the back, behind the walls, is you remember the face on the ground with a gape mouth?
It's on my shield.
Yes.
Yeah, it
but,
is his shield, basically.
Yeah, that's yes, but this is another one.
Another one?
Yep. Not a shield,
Oh,
but
you mean
a bit of darkness in devil mouth.
like at the start of the?
Yes, the one we chose not to go through.
We actually did.
No,
We
not the one in the ground.
No, there was one in the wall at the start that had a darkness spell
yes.
inside its mouth,
Yeah,
and then
the shadow demon came out of
we
it.
went past it, and then later
Yeah.
we came back to it and still went like, let's see what's inside.
Okay, I thought you were talking about because there was like
There's
a
been
head.
another one, yes.
on the
That was on
ground.
the second or third floor, yeah.
Yeah, and we didn't go in there.
No.
Yeah.
It would
Too
have.
many demon heads with darkness inside.
It's a
Yeah, no.
motif.
Yeah.
It's
It's a
signature.
recurring.
It's confusing. How are you supposed to say take a right after the devil's skull? You can't. You can't.
Well, there's technically there's one per level, so
Except for
And-
all the tiny ones.
Also, the level above us doesn't. Well, no, it still has one, but like, it has one less because it's on my arm.
yeah.
True. Bringing souvenirs.
I mean,
Yes, we are bringing souvenirs. That is very much what we're doing.
Okay, so what do you wanna do? Let's think about the riddle, maybe.
Well, I heard there was a skeleton key.
Yeah, if there's a
Yes.
skeleton key, we need it.
Let's go for that.
Yes.
Is there a skeleton key?
There is. Just be careful about the crown, maybe. But yes.
Well, yeah, but like, let's get the key, and
Sure.
Yes.
after that we can discuss what we want to
I'm
do.
just a
The
bit
key we definitely want.
death to fire, dino drone, precious air, and falling sand. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just a bit worried about the gem. Because, well, yeah.
I should have bought an immovable rod. Yeah, I said that before.
Don't worry. When we're back in Waterdeep, you can buy it from my parents. We'll make it for you.
I'm not gonna comment on that, but thank you.
your father has often joked about with that, you know, your mother being an immovable rod, but never in her presence for some reason.
Father, thinking
I-
about you.
You'd think he would be immovable. Never mind.
Anyhow, what are you doing?
Oh, go inside, I guess.
Let's go find that skeleton key.
Okay.
least.
Okay.
It's on the right.
Yeah, I can't see shit yet, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until Lucano moves because
So she says basically, what is going on? She has not understood a word of what's been going.
Oh, you don't speak common at all. Oh, and then Vroon will with some hand gestures and
Look,
skeleton key. We need probably.
oh, very well. So, something to hunt, something to.
Yes, but
In a
careful.
way.
Okay, so basically what she does when you say careful, she says, okay, and she puts her sword back and just goes, okay, just goes.
Yeah, that is honestly totally fine. I prefer that she just goes like, I'll sit back until someone tells me to do something, than that she rushes into shit and.
Oh, I love that.
So
Careful
the main.
move.
Okay, you move over
At
her.
least
Okay.
she's smart.
Go forth, Heinrich.
Yeah, but yeah,
There was
fine.
there was supposed to be something on the right, but I don't see anything yet.
After the turn,
Oh,
you'll see.
there it is.
Okay, now we roll initiative. It's gonna last one round, but I
Yeah.
just want to see how
I'm
far
not
it can
even gonna
run.
roll initiative. I'm gonna let them handle it.
Okay.
It's got 10.
Now I just want to know how much of a Betty Hill theme song this is gonna be. Yeah, no.
See, when I roll a 1, I get a 1. If Heinrich rolls a 1, he gets an 8.
And Lucanu rolled a 19.
Hey, she was being
Luckily for both Heinrich and me, it was just the off roll, but
I think as you're coming up, Rune, Lucanu sort of looks over or under your elbow or around your shoulder and goes, "Oh, that?" Taps it, moves up, and basically grabs the skeleton and just goes bash, bash, bash.
uh-huh.
So that is 3 attacks.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, let's go for technically it'd be a +9, but this is not there we go.
No.
It's a 20. That's an okay. And because she has, so that is strength, she's got a +5, so that's 5 damage, but it's bludgeoning, so that's 10, so that's 20 damage, and the thing just and just breaks in. She still has the skull in her hand as the rest of the skeleton goes away and just throws it to you.
Yeah, we need the skull.
You have I believe in this one is, I'm trying to remember which one this one is.
Yeah, they all had weird shapes.
Yeah.
I'm sure we had the circle.
Let me just give you.
I think we had a circle, a square, a
Square, a pyramid, and
pentacle.
star.
So you had
Star.
a triangle, level
Yes.
1. Level 2 you found the square. Level 3 is the pentagon,
Okay, so we're going up by 1.
and this one is a hexagon.
Yeah, okay, so we're going up by a corner every time.
Yep.
So, technically, let me check something. How many keys do we have now?
You should have 4.
Fourth.
Damn it, we need one more.
Yep. Well, technically there might be one more level.
True. that.
Technically,
Technically, you said
I mean,
two,
we've
but yes.
been told by the GM that there's 2 more levels. So
Yeah.
Shh. Well, technically, no. I even mentioned that you could see that that hole that in the middle of the 4 did lead down. So
Uh,
there is an under. You've gotten to the end, the first part of the to the end of this particular dungeon, but there might be other levels below. Yeah.
the sub dungeon.
Yes.
Right. We have the key. Can we go out?
Lucanu sort of points to the crown. Or are you going?
Should we not destroy this ground if that is what the fake people want?
Can you?
I don't know,
Well,
and I will not know until we get closer.
We can try to do a double mage hand, drag it, and then, well, we have very capable people of smashing things, I guess. So yeah, what do we do? Do we destroy it or do we let it to be there?
I mean, do whatever you think is better.
put it in the bag.
If the enemies of Upta want it, I would prefer to destroy it.
Okay.
I'm gonna move out
Yes.
of the way.
take a step back.
Yeah.
Because safety first.
Oh, but, sorry. Let me just move that guy out of the way. There you go. Yes?
Well,
Well?
who is going to take it?
I prefer not to take it. I want to smash.
Yeah, but before we smash it, we need to take it in a position that we can smash it.
Is it hovering or something? Like,
So you have to get in front of it.
oh yeah, no, I'll get closer. I just like don't know exactly where it is because it's dark map.
Oh, it is right here.
Okay, then Vroon will go over here.
Oh boy.
Okay. Lucano is going to stay close to you. As she's found a new body to guard, in a sense. Though I think that Lucano has decided that the little wizard is worthy of being guarded.
Good. Do my job.
One day I will not need it to be protected. One day.
Yeah, but
Sorsha,
you'll
are
miss
you
it.
staying out of that?
Are you
Or
taking
joining
levels
it?
in fighter? You mean?
I thought we were gonna grab it and do that
Oh,
outside, but
have you come and have a look at this place because there are things to explore?
yeah, I saw through Leryl's eyes.
Yeah.
And I saw what was after that.
Okay.
What is after that?
The devil head. But
Ah,
I think it's probably a tomb or something, not sure. Are we missing a tomb? Yeah, I think we're missing one.
we are still missing. I think
Shangambi.
Shikambi. Yeah.
Yep.
Shingambi. But there wasn't always a riddle for a tomb. Was it?
I don't know.
Yes, there's always every single tomb had its riddle.
Yeah. Okay.
So one
But
of the
I mean,
riddles-
including other places that had their riddles that were not tombs, right?
Yeah, sure. But
And to be fair, we still have. We're almost done with this level, but that could still definitely have.
yeah, there's 2 riddles left.
Yeah. Which means that one of the riddles might be this one,
Yes.
True that.
and one of the riddles might be elsewhere. Anyway,
Take the crown.
Vroon would like to smash this thing to fucking bits. Any
Okay.
objections? Any objections? And like already starts like sheathing the like turning off the fire from the sword, sheathing it,
Bringing out
Like,
lockpick.
bringing out the hammer and going like, really, like you have some time, like while I do all of this, you have some time to object.
I
But
think I'll
at some
just
point
take
he
a look
starts
at
taking the
one.
hammer like,
Just take a look with the wizard eyes to the crown. For smashy,
Okay.
smashy.
Heinrich, can you make me a Arcana check, or
Oh, Arcana. check.
Arcana or History? You can do so as well.
I'm gonna do Arcana
Sorsha.
to stay a bit in the same vibe.
Okay.
Okay. History. I'll do history.
Okay.
Little combination.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, Gale is currently not decisive enough to stop you, and she was on board with destroying the thing when we were told about it. So
So
and Vroon is like impulsive right now. So I mean, he always was, but more so.
So these, as you look upon the Black Crown, Sorsha, with your warlock eyes, there's no inherent magic to the crown itself. This is because, and with conversations between Heinrich, yourself, and Gale, you would understand that these objects, these treasures, the same way the Eye of the Moon, right? The Pearl of the Moon. How is it called? Or
Bag of nails treasure.
right, or the ruby, so the Eye of Zaltek, and here the black opal crown. These are not magical objects. Well, they're less magical objects than incredibly powerful foci. The same way Heinrich might use a wand or specific elements to cast his spells. These are incredibly powerful material components for spells and for effects or rituals. So, in the end, while they might be very, very precious, they are as fragile as their components are. There is no arcane protection, there's no magical essence to them that will keep them from harm. However, these artifacts, no, not artifacts, these treasures, as Vroon, you step forward, it vibrates, it smells to your paladin senses. You can feel the despair, you can feel the suffering, you can feel the evil emanating from all of this, all that this crown has witnessed and caused, and might potentially cause. This is an artifact that can be used for many things, but none of them good.
No, and some of them, in fact, calling the big enemy.
True.
So, who wants this match?
As in
Smash.
suspense, the camera goes to Vroon, follows the head of the hammer go up, and comes smashing down. The impact shatters the crown, the opal, and the pedestal underneath. There is a the crash reverberates, and not only do you see the pedestal, but the floor beneath it crack in zigzagging shapes that echo the lightning bolts that you can see on the walls. But at the same moment where the crash of the impact echo ceases to resonate, you hear, and Gale, you have just the time to see behind you the door to the north slide up and lock into place. You can only guess that the door, the slab by which you entered, has closed as well.
Okay.
And as you are
Shit.
pondering the way out, looking towards, you can see on the inside now of the slab the same gaunt figure that you had seen previously coming in. But this time, he has raised his right arm. But where there was a withered hand, there is now none. A clear stump shown. And Vroon, as you are looking to the ruined remains of this pedestal and former crown, something stirs within your chest. There is a presence now that you can feel. Something beyond that wall in front of you, which you should not be able to... Well, you've never been to be able to detect anything beyond walls with your senses. But this one is forcing its way through. As the doors closed, that shudder, as you look around, is felt by everyone. You are not alone. And you have no idea what. But something is coming for you. And we'll see that next episode. You just had to touch the crown.
Oh, fuck yes.
Of course you did.
We saw it coming, like, miles.
Oh, I mean, yes. This tomb is nothing but predictable.
Yeah. I mean, I was like, yeah, well, this is like the antithesis to my god's thing.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely.
So
I will give other characters plenty of opportunity to object. No,
And nobody did,
no
yeah.
objections? Okay.
Yeah, I think whatever happens is done. We're gonna do a little detect magic to see if there's no scrying on us.
Oh,
And if
there's worse thing to worry about, I think, at the moment.
Yes.
Yeah, but you know that certain 1T people are like, oh look, they finally found it. What are you doing? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Boom.
Nah,
I think we have to worry about like
this thing.
invisible creatures reaping
Yeah.
our souls.
Look, we'll get our ass kicked in some way and we'll try to survive and then we can finally sleep.
Ooh, yeah. Well,
But
we'll see about that.
That black thing gives me a vibe of something, and I'm very worried about that.
I'm just gonna do this.
I have no fucking clue. Like,
Yeah, we'll see. I can theorize as much as I want, but I prefer just to have to see what will get thrown against us.
Right. Okay, let me just...
Well, I see two options. One, we kill what wants to kill us and it's enough. Or two, it's not enough and we have to go through the mouse. Which is not a very
Yeah.
pleasant idea.
No, it is not.
Yeah, we'll have enough time to
Indeed. So, thank you again for tonight. Thank you to my players. Thank you to those who watch to watch us. We are, as we are taping this, we are still at 99. We're still missing that one that I was about to get hit 100 and then somebody unsubscribed. Just before we hit the 99. Anyways, we'll get there. It's a small milestone, but it does mean that people watch. People find our little stories interesting, and that's all that we can ask for. So, thank you again to Emmy, Heinrich, Gabby, and... Oh, Yannick, not Heinrich. Gabby and Jan.
And you?
and
Well,
you indeed.
I'm not one to thank myself. You can, you know.
Which is why I do not.
Thank you very much.
that's why we suck up to the GM.
Absolutely. We will see each other soon.
Yep.
And for those watching, well, good news. We're finally finishing Shemshine. That will be coming up on the channel soon enough. And then on to other sort of one-shots, maybe. And there's one that I particularly like coming up, which is going to be not in D&D, which is going to be Fate Accelerated, and it is going to be fantasy film noir. Yeah, so that's going to be interesting. We've already there's been a little bit of world building, and I really, really like it.
Okay, I'm eager to see that.
Yeah. Loosely inspired and hopefully better written, despite being in pure improv, than the film Bright.
Okay. Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, that's fun.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that's going to be soon enough. So, yeah, join us for that. And for next time on the Mysteries and Monsters, present Tomb of Annihilation, present... What are we going to do next? Okay. Bye.
Bye.